Greetings and salutations. Welcome to New Orleans Day. We better stop for a bit of petrol. I don't know how many gas stations we're going to find. Alright, so I figured we better stop at the gas station because I don't know, I mean there's going to be where we're going, or the way we're going anyway. We are heading off today, starting off by going back down to the Mississippi Sound and getting on Old Spanish Highway. And we're going to take Old Spanish Highway into Slidell to go to a Harley-Davidson dealership there. Then we're heading over to Lake Pontchartrain and getting on the longest bridge in the world headed into New Orleans. So today should be fun. Let's hope we don't hit rain. So let's get to it. Today's Red Beard Biker. Spanish Highway. They say Old Spanish Highway goes from Florida all the way to San Diego, California. For me, it's just a run along the coast. This road was constructed starting in 1950, and the entire route spans 2,750 miles from St. Augustine, Florida through to San Diego, California. So we jumped on the section of road in Gulfport with the plan to ride it all the way to New Orleans. However, we found out the state of Louisiana closed the road at the state line between Mississippi and Louisiana because the West Pearl River Bridge failed inspection, and they haven't provided the funding necessary to repair it as of yet. Which sucks, because I wanted to follow it all the way through, and there's a lot of old bridges and things on that road. It was going to be a great time. But instead, we were detoured and had to go around it. I've never been down this road, but I like riding along the beach. Interesting enough, once we took our detour, we were taken to Interstate 10. And Interstate 10 has a bridge that goes over the Pearl River as well. And that was an interesting bridge because it takes you up over the treetops. You can look down to the side of the road and see the tops of the trees. It's like you were in an ultralight or something. This bridge is not made a big deal about like Lake Pontchartrain, which we'll talk about in a minute, but I found it fascinating to feel like you were ascending above the treetops. Our next stop was going to be Mike Bruno's NorthShore Harley-Davidson. Which of course was closed. Because some Harley-Davidson dealerships don't realize that riders ride on the weekend. But we earned that chip either way. They'll just have to send it to us. After that, we headed to the world's longest bridge, Lake Pontchartrain. So we are now in Louisiana, and gas here is expensive. $4.29, $4.30. It's ridiculous. Where do they think we are, California? All right, we just stopped to get some gas, and now we are preparing to go over the longest bridge in the world. Which I just found out is a toll bridge. $6 for a motorcycle. So that's what we're doing. Now, in this video, you're going to get just highlights. But I am going to post another one that is just the full length of the bridge so that you can see what the full longest bridge looks like. I'll probably speed it up, but it will have the full length so that you guys can see it over there. So let's get going.
Pontchartrain, longest bridge under the southern rain. Wheels hum a tune as the skyline nears. The Big Easy's calling loud and clear. It's a New Orleans day. magic, let the music stay.
Now, this is argued. Some say that the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Bridge lost its fame as the world's longest bridge when China built one that was a few miles longer. The controversy comes because Americans state that the Chinese bridge is not a constant over-the-water bridge. Because it goes from landmass to landmass, it is a bridge, but it's not constantly over water. It stops on land as it goes through. And Guinness Book agreed. Kinda. They agreed to make two different categories. One for the longest period, and one for the longest that is simply over water with no land underneath it. So Pontchartrain is still the longest bridge over water. And China has actually built two since the one that interrupted their fame. But those also hop land masses. Lake Pontchartrain Bridge is 24 miles long. And it's a toll bridge, which I was excited for because of all of the stories. Stories of people freaking out when they were in their car over water and could no longer see land. And people said that there's a feeling of floating over the water as they went across. In certain times of the year, there's a deep layer of fog that comes across the bridge as well. That would have been cool. We didn't see a lot of that fascinating stuff. Was it cool? Sure. But the feeling of floating, turns out, comes from the constant use of expansion joints along the bridge. Super annoying, actually, because you're constantly doing this. But so that you can experience the full length of the bridge, here is going to be a special episode that covers the entire thing, so that you can see what the longest bridge over water in the world looks like. Check it out.
It's a New Orleans day. Feel the rhythm play. Jazz in the air and the skies are gray. From the lake to the street where the dreams don't stray. Every step is magic, let the music stay.
After the bridge, we made it into Metairie, and then finally into New Orleans, the land of jazz, beignets, and Bourbon Street. We started by hopping over to New Orleans Harley-Davidson, which again, closed. And showed an interesting security system. Then we went to cruise Bourbon Street in the French Quarter of New Orleans. We stopped by Bourbon Street Harley-Davidson to get a chip. I stayed on the bike to keep it safe while my wife ran in to get it and came back out. This was another one of those t-shirt shops. So she just ran in to grab it. We'd actually been there before on a trip previously, but we had to earn the chip. So we drove the bike there, she went in and got one.
Cruising bourbon under neon glow, lost in a crowd that sways real slow. Trumpets sing and the spirits rise. The city dances and never dies. It's a New Orleans day. Feel the rhythm play. Jazz in the air and the skies are gray. From the lake to the street where the dreams don't stray. Every step is magic, let the music stay. It's a New Orleans day. Feel the rhythm play. Jazz in the air and the skies are gray. From the lake to the street where the dreams don't stray. Every step is magic, let the music stay.
We then continued down Bourbon Street with all of its happenings running along beside us until we found VooDoo Harley-Davidson, which is another t-shirt shop. But it's next to the famous Café du Monde. So, of course, we had beignets.
City dances and never
Then it was off to lunch. Our plan for lunch was the joint, an artsy, slow-cooked paradise in Bywater neighborhood. Whatever, it's in New Orleans, it's a barbecue place. We were there, and yep, they were closed. We aren't used to that. I guess Atlanta is different. If you're in Atlanta and you're a restaurant and your name is not Chick-fil-A, you want that Sunday crowd money. So people are open. Smaller towns, not so much. Gotta get used to that. So we find an alternative, but it's on the other side of the river. So we jump back on Old Spanish Highway, this time heading out of New Orleans. And so we cruised it through the bayous of Louisiana until we found where it was closed again because of the bridge. Then we had to skirt around the bridge and then back down to catch it again on the other side, missing that spot where they had closed it. And after that, we found our last barbecue spot for this trip. It's called TBG. That Boy Good. Soul food and barbecue joint. Now, once I saw this place, I was not going to stop at it. I saw that it had the suffix of soul food, of which I am not an extreme fan. And it looked like it had only outside seating. And it was hot and it was humid, so I wasn't going to do it. But my wife ran up to check, and yes, they had indoor seating, so we decided to check it out. Of course, we do barbecue reviews of area barbecue restaurants that are surrounding a rally. We did 2 of them on this trip. Here's the second one. The first one is, of course, linked earlier, and I'll put them down in the description below as well. After that, we continued down the Old Spanish Highway, stopped at the beach at the Gulf of America. And it was very low tide.
Or Mississippi Sound,
Yeah.
or whatever they call this. Low tide. See, we could go out there, I'm sure.
Well, you want to call up over this thing?
Oh, look at this! It's going even farther. Hopefully the tide doesn't just like automatically come in. We are really far. You're almost making me nervous or something. I think we're in Mexico. That'll be your screensaver. What if there was just like a shark that came out of nowhere? It was like, ah, you're in the ocean. We're all like, no, we're not. He's all like, technically you are. Is it green?
That's white. It's just not very good white. Then we headed back to the hotel.
Connected.
The next day, as we're riding home, we make a stop at Chunky Rivers Harley-Davidson in Meridian, Mississippi, and met this guy. This is Chris. He is the sales manager here, and if you want good conversation or a deal on a bike in Mississippi, go check him out. He's good people.
So, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris?
Chunky River Harley.
No, what's your last name?
Oh, Randy.
Come down to see this guy if you're ever in Meridian, Mississippi. See ya.
I actually don't know how I feel about the color, but I like the vibe. I do like the color though. It's like mac and cheese.
Well, that's going to do it for this series. 4 episodes we had. No, 5 episodes we had, not the 3 that I promised you in the beginning. Next, we're going to go to June Bug Boogie, which is in Tennessee. And I've never been to that one before myself. If you've been to it, let us know what are some cool things to do around there. And be sure that you are all like and subscribe so that you know when that one drops as well. If you are going and you see us up there, make sure to say hi. We'd love to meet you. And until then, stay free. Keep it shiny side up.